welcome to the Unbothered Moms, where we are shifting our perspectives and letting shit go. Happy Valentine's Day for those that are listening to us when we release this on February
Valentine's
14th, Valentine's Day. So today we're going to do an episode all about love.
Love. You heard it first here. And she's Bridget and I'm Kat.
Yep, still are.
Still are. Same people, folks. Yeah, so all things love today. And I actually wanted to start by giving a little lesson on the origins of Valentine's Day. Because I was like, hey, how did this start? You know, all things start somewhere. How did this happen?
That's true.
And it turns out that Valentine was a very common name during the late antiquity.
The late what?
I don't know. It says it here. As far as anyone can tell, the Saint Valentine of Valentine's Day was one of two preaching the good word in Rome.
Okay.
In the 3rd century.
Like the good word of the Lord.
Yes. And one of these two was martyred on February 14th, 269, thus giving us the state. And obviously through later folk traditions, it's become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance and all things love in many regions of the world.
Okay.
So there's a little lesson for you, history lesson. It wasn't like put in stone somewhere. So if I'm wrong at any way, just keep on trucking.
And just update the Wikipedia page for us.
I think it's interesting about Valentine's Day.
What is interesting to you about that?
Like that some guy who was a martyr got his name. Why can't?
True.
You know?
Why can't you have a holiday? You're a martyr.
I'm a captain. Captain Cat. Side note, really quickly, it was just celebrated my 36th birthday. And Bridget here got me a captain's hat for my boat, which is my car.
It's so massive.
And when she drove it one time, she was like, "This is a boat."
Literally a boat. It felt like I've driven smaller boats.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Kat
a captain's hat, and I'm so excited to wear it. And I said, I was like, I wish my windows weren't tinted so that people could see me rocking this hat. And she's like, hey, it's almost nice out. You can put your windows down.
Windows down.
So I'm just going to be like, hi, Starbucks, can you put captain on that cup?
Just shock a barista when you pull up.
Pull up.
Like,
no, they're going to say, hey, captain.
They probably will. They're so nice there.
Mm-hmm.
They're in Chick-fil-A. They would really, I think, lean into it.
Lean into the captain. Okay. I'm excited. Just a little rundown for you guys, though. Valentine's Day. What do you think of Valentine's Day?
I think it's fine.
Did it ever mean anything to you?
When I waited tables, it meant that I was going to be getting bigger tips.
Okay. That's cool.
When I worked in a restaurant, they would bring, literally for Valentine's Day and Valentine's Day weekend, they would bring out tables and chairs from the back and just try and squeeze as many people as possible. So even like waiting tables, like the space between, say, table A and table B was so small that my thighs couldn't even fit. That's how close they were trying to squeeze these like two tops in.
Yep.
But you're getting usually a fixed menu. It's a little bit more pricey. And then people are ordering bottles of wine.
Yeah, because they know they're going to get down with the get down at night. So
exactly.
They're happy. They're tipping.
Yes.
They're tipsy.
Yes.
More ways than one.
Yeah. So it's like, I enjoyed that part of it. But because for that reason, I will never go out to eat on Valentine's Day.
No.
I used to make heart-shaped crab cakes.
Oh, that's cute, though.
Yeah. I'm pretty cute.
That's cute. See, I feel like once you become a mom, Valentine's Day, it's like for your kids and showing a love to them, which I think is so fun.
Oh my God, so fun.
But as far as Valentine's Day, I remember, I don't know if you guys did this, but in high school, we did like, you could pay $1 for a carnation. Yes. And like, I never got them. And I would feel so sad.
Oh no.
Or I'd get them from like someone I didn't want to get it from.
Did they announce it like in Mean Girls? Like,
no, you would just like get one and have like a little card, and I'd be like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, that's
and
cute.
I just wanted it from like the guy wearing Abercrombie 8, and I got it from the guy playing Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Fine, whatever. But I always felt let down, and I feel like,
dude. Okay, can I tell? I feel like you feel let down. It's about to be a therapy session. For major holidays or events, lower your expectations.
I have to. I know. What's
Just
going
like,
on?
look at me. I don't have any.
She's
And
making heart
I-
crab cakes and she has a full belly and she's happy.
and I love it.
And there's no
I have
letdown.
no expectations. Or if I have an expectation, like for instance, this year for Valentine's Day, I got myself tickets to the Usher concert.
Okay. She got us tickets.
Yeah. I'm so like, that's my present to myself. And I'll probably go and get some flowers for myself
for
and
yourself.
put them, because I'm like, I like flowers.
Yep.
I'll get them for myself, the kind that I like.
Mhm.
And they're not roses.
Yes. See, Valentine's Day is nothing like now. I mean, actually, you know what? I did always care about it. And now, like,
You don't?
I grew cold. I feel like when you've been with someone for a decade, like, it doesn't,
Yeah, it's different.
like, it's different. I don't want anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need for anything. I don't want anything. For kids, it's cool to do stuff for them.
We
I
always-
think it's so sweet.
Me and Izzy always get like, we love, sparkles and tutus and stuff. So she has
That's
like
cute.
little sparkly headband with like heart on
Hearts,
it.
see, that's cute.
I have like a big pink headband with like gems and pearls. Just like fun shit. I have this cool sweatshirt. It says, "Roses are red, true love is rare. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere."
I'm obsessed.
It's great.
It's the only really pink shirt I have.
And I think it's
so-
really truthful,
It is.
because roses are red, true love is rare, and the booty do be rocking everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes.
So
I love it. But Valentine's Day, so in high school, I didn't get the flowers from the people I wanted. And then I had my first real boyfriend who I was
Mhm.
madly in love with.
mhm.
And the first Valentine's Day, he's like, I don't believe in that shit.
Dude,
So-
cop out.
Cop out.
Because
And
it's
all I
not
wanted was
about
a nice card where he wrote some nice words in it and was like, "You're the best cat. I love you. Be my Valentine."
You-
And instead, it was just like, I don't do it. And I was like, "What?"
Have you ever been asked to be somebody's Valentine
Maybe like when I was young.
in high school? I think that's the cutest shit ever.
No, stay the fuck away from me because it's always the wrong person. I didn't
I-
want to be there. I
Oh.
should have. You know what? Thinking about it now, and hopefully my kids are this way. I want to raise them to be like, don't be closed minded. That person who's playing Pokemon might be your soulmate.
That's going to be the Bill Gates. The next
Seriously,
Bill Gates.
could be,
But also,
but also do whatever you want. Were you someone's Valentine?
yeah.
I feel like you were always.
No, not always. I
Mm.
was always like a friend. Like I didn't really have a boyfriend until high school.
Mhm.
But then I had like Valentines.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was
My
fun.
dad was my Valentine always.
Oh, my dad was too.
I think that's important for
Yeah,
little girls.
it is.
So
Like, he would always leave like flowers or
remind
something.
me. Okay, I gotta tell my hubby to make
Oh,
sure
to
he
get-
does something because she's old enough now, at 3.5. She's
Yeah.
gonna remember and she's gonna feel so special.
Oh my god, I love it.
Mhm.
I'm doing that for Izzy
I think that's
too.
really important. I mean, and I'll do that with Knox. Like
Yeah.
we're close like that though. Like, but like for a father and daughter to have that. Like my dad
Mhm.
was my first love.
Hmm,
He's
that's
still my
so
greatest love,
cute.
actually. I don't know. Is that weird?
Oh, I love it.
Like first love, greatest love, like still call him, FaceTime him all the time. Like he's there for
Oh.
me, like no matter what. And there's something that's so important about that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why having relationships with men as I went through life, I always was like, ugh, because I have this bar set so high that no matter who comes into my life romantically, they will never measure up.
That is so sweet.
Wow, that just came out of left field.
That's
Woo!
so great.
I'll have to clip this and send it to David.
Oh my god, David will love it. We
Yeah.
love David.
Mhm. Yeah,
So I'm the opposite. That's why I have daddy issues.
that's why the booty be rocking everywhere.
Not to ruin a sweet moment.
No, but it's important.
Yeah.
So
My bar's it's getting higher. Let's just say that.
you're working on it.
It's working on it.
Work in progress.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes. And that's why you're Izzy's Valentine. And that's
Yeah.
why her dad, hopefully, will do something.
Yeah, I'll remind him as well.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it seems so minor,
Oh, yeah.
but it can make a big difference.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because like they're just getting to an age where like they're self-aware, there's outside influences, and I think that reinforcement's super important.
Super important.
Mm-hmm.
Like that their dad is there.
Yeah.
They're number one, always going to be there for them.
Yes.
You know, it also creates like a sense of like openness and to where you can always lean on
Mhm.
that person, which I think is important as a kid growing up, especially with the society and all the pressures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day. We hope.
Hopefully
Oh, go ahead.
you are getting paid and laid. Paid in flowers, chocolates, a good meal. Laid.
And laid.
And that could just be sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. It could be a nice,
I'm
restful.
going to want a fat cat nap.
So stupid. I love it.
Okay, switching gears.
Mm-hmm.
What are easy things for you to love? Simple, easy things to love that you look forward to.
Yeah. Glitter.
I fucking hate glitter.
I love glitter.
I hate glitter.
I love confetti. And I know it doesn't really, it stays around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just kind of leaned into it. I don't care. It makes me happy. If I see a little shiny speck somewhere, I'm like, oh, how cute.
I hate when there's one like on your face and
On
you
your
can never
face.
get it off and it's just like ding 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 ding.
One year for New Year's in college, we had a big party and we had an insane, it was probably me, bought way too much confetti. It was everywhere. We moved out. There's probably still confetti in that house. There has to be. It was in between the floorboards. It was,
Oh my gosh.
It was just, it's part of the house now.
You know what they have?
What?
And I only know this because for my birthday, Chris got 2 confetti guns. So while I was opening my card, him and Knox each had a gun, and it has 4 canisters, and you pull it.
Wait,
and
really?
And it shoots confetti everywhere. It was awesome.
That's really cute.
It was like pretty cool. But then I was like the crazy in me was like, he's like, I'm gonna clean it up.
Yeah,
he knows me so well. He's like, I was like, I just cleaned the house.
Yeah.
But there's confetti everywhere. It's like in random places.
Yeah. It gets everywhere.
But then it reminds you of that cool moment that you had. So that's actually interesting.
It's fun. But I love confetti glitter. What about you?
I like a clean house.
Okay.
Laundry to be folded right when it's done.
This is so boring.
Naps.
Naps.
I know you have a shared love of naps. I don't get naps often, but when I do,
love naps.
They feel so good.
Naps are my recharge. Like if you were to plug me in, like that would be my nap. I love naps. I love sunsets.
Mm-hmm. I like sunrises.
See, I'm never up for a sunrise.
Yeah, I like a sunrise.
I'm sure they're beautiful.
Yes.
Why do you like a sunrise? Just because it's like
a new day.
Okay.
And you like a sunset because it's like the ending of a day and it's pretty, right?
I think it's because it's pretty, and I love a sunset like on a beach with like a drink in hand.
I just always
like
think of
rooftop.
like a tequila. What's that drink?
Tequila sunrise.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I like sunrises.
They're dangerous.
Like, give me that tequila sunrise.
Yeah, no, I love a sunset.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. I like the night sky too.
The night sky is usually pretty
and that
cool.
Probably intros that, which is why I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's more cotton candy skies at night too.
There are totally.
And I love my pinks.
Oh yes.
And my oranges and my reds. I also love fresh, crisp air.
There's nothing like opening your door and getting hit with crispy air.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
One of those. I love that.
Yeah. And I like that we get the seasons up here. Like, I would love to live in a tropical place, but you really don't get fresh, crisp air in a tropical place.
No, you don't.
Like that hits more end of winter, middle of fall.
It'll be harder to come by for sure.
Yeah.
And then your perception of what crispy air is will change. Because you're in this different climate and you're like, oh, I think I feel a little.
It's like, oh no, that was just somebody that had an Altoid and they breathed on me.
What are the strips?
Yeah. Oh, the strips. Mm-hmm. I love music.
Okay.
I love a beat drop.
Mm-hmm.
So when a beat drops in a song,
you get it.
I'm like, ooh, I just love it. I also love live music and funny rap lyrics. Like if you listen to rap songs, there's just they're so clever and sometimes so like they piece like 2 totally different worlds together to make it work for a song lyric, and it makes sense. I'm just like,
that's country music sometimes too, to where I'm like, you just
It's like goofy, but it's funny
goofy.
and it works.
Like you literally just sang an entire song about missing your dog in the back of your truck,
Right.
and it hits.
It's
I'm crying
different.
in my car. Which brings me to, I love. I never do it anymore, but I love listening to music and going for a car ride with the windows down. It's nice out. You're by yourself.
See, me and my friend Allie used to do this. It would just be the two of us in the car. We would just drive around, listen to music with the windows down. It was just like, it was fun.
Amazing.
Something fun.
I love that.
It's kind of free too.
Yeah. So those are easy things to love. What about things that are hard to love?
So I love just love itself. I think it's so beautiful. And I like weddings. I just love weddings. Like seeing two people just like so happy together and excited to start like their next chapter. It's like so exciting. I just like love it. It's so great. Or like seeing like some of my friends have had their first kids.
Yeah.
So seeing them
magical
with their kids for the first time, I'm just like, oh, because that's a different kind of love,
Different
right?
kind.
But it's still beautiful, magical, and I just love it. But I think those two in particular are very complicated for different reasons. And it's a lot of work and a lot of energy, but I think it's worth it. And I just love that about love. It's just the cutest.
But what is love to you?
Oh, okay. Great question. What is love to me? I think love is, it's caring about somebody more than you potentially care about yourself. Now, not all the time, because I don't think that that's healthy, but caring about somebody to the extent that you would almost do anything for that person in a very selfless manner.
Okay. I like that.
That was just off the top of the old dome.
The old brain.
You know what Izzy called me the other day?
What?
She called me a blockhead. I was cuddling with her. I was like, oh, like, I put like my head on. She goes, Mommy, you have a blockhead.
Does that mean you have a big head?
Yeah, I mean, I do have a big head.
That was so rude.
But it was so rude.
But also very observant. Good
I
job.
just laughed. I didn't even know what to say. I just left the room.
Yeah, because you got dissed by
I got
almost a 6-year-old. Yeah.
Served.
Blockhead.
What is love to you, Kat?
Love to me. You know what? I love, as you said. And you know what probably seems fucked up? But I also like the hurt that comes with love.
Okay.
But not in the bad way. But it means that you were so willing to love and feel and be out there with love.
Okay.
So your reaction to being hurt just shows how invested you were, how in love you were, how much of yourself you gave.
Yeah.
So I think that's really freaking cool, because if you are not upset by something ending or someone hurting you, or like even a friendship ending and someone you love, and you're not upset by it, you were never invested. You were never involved. You were never truly part of that.
That's a great point.
So I feel like with love, like there's so much beauty in it because you're in it, but you never really know how in love you are until, not like it's fractured, but if it's like taken away.
You never know what you got till it's gone.
Yes. And I think of that all the time, and just in situations that I've had, and I'm like, ooh, I wasn't in love.
Yeah.
You know, like when you really think about it and you have to learn. But love to me is just like an extension of yourself into someone else.
Great way to put it. I like that.
That's all I can really say.
That's good.
But I would literally take every ounce of hurt if it meant that I had love within that person or thing. And then I don't care. You get hurt after, like, you move on. You keep going. But if you're not hurting, you're not loving.
That was deep.
Guys, I studied philosophy in college.
If you're not hurting, you're not loving. Interesting.
Because love hurts.
It does.
And it's not all the time. It's temporary.
Yeah.
but it's like if something isn't hurting you, you're not loving it enough. You're not loving it the right way. And not saying that people who you love should be hurting you, but
No.
sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
Or even your job. If you love your job, guess what? There's going to be hard days.
Yeah.
Friendships, hard days. Relationships, hard days. Mothering, parenting, hard days. And that should hurt because you love so much. To be loved by me is pretty fucking magical, but
yeah,
it
I love being
it takes a
loved by
lot
you.
out of me. I love you. Oh, guys. But yeah, so love is a lot. But I think coming back to where you said like parenting, that's hard love. That's very hard love.
Yeah. I mean, like it is. Like I feel like
it's easy to love our kids.
It's easy, but sometimes you just want to punt them, and you can't.
They call you a blockhead.
And they call you a blockhead.
But it's because it's love that's ever changing.
Right. Yeah.
Just like relationships. It's hard because it's always changing. It's shifting, or it's not, and it's stale and stagnant.
Oh.
See? So it's just,
and that's tough.
And that's the hard love because you're in it.
Yep. And you want it to be a certain way, but maybe it's not.
Yeah. So people, do some self-reflecting after this episode.
What is love to you?
What is love?
Let us know. Send us a voice note. Send us a message. Send us
something.
Put a comment under our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'd love to know.
At the Unbothered Moms.
Yeah. I love love.
I love love too.
What about Topic Thunder real quick? Because I think we should do it.
Oh, okay.
Before we forget, I love Topic Thunder.
Topic Thunder for those who are new.
And you know what's funny? The name came from the ex who didn't get me Valentine's Day.
Well, everything comes full circle, if you will. Rainbow.
Isn't it my turn? Don't I spin it?
Oh, yeah. Selfish. Animal.
We landed on animal. And I'm an animal. Cat, meow.
What? What do you feel at your core is your true spirit animal? Not something that like you wish you were more like, but like at your core of like who you are and the qualities that you possess. What do you feel like is your spirit animal? What?
I feel like I'm a fucking donkey or something. Nice, dependable. I can carry your bags up a mountain. Make you laugh?
I'm laughing because like I see it.
Inside I want to be a lioness. I'm a fucking donkey. But they're also nice and friendly.
Yeah. And that's you.
Nice, friendly, carry your shit up the side of a mountain. Reliable.
Probably low maintenance.
Big old booty. Yeah. There we go.
You're a donkey.
Oh, God.
Wow. That is not what I expected, but I'm here for it.
It was pretty good. Just came to me.
That was...
I want to be a lioness.
Yeah.
I'm a donkey.
Yeah.
I'm Eeyore. Kind of sad sometimes. Emotionally charged.
But there for your friends.
But there. Always there for everyone.
I'm dead. That's so good. Oh, Donkey Cat. Captain Donkey Cat.
Captain Donkey. Oh, gosh. Okay.
That's fabulous. Do you believe... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. This is a good one. What?
Do you believe in love at first sight? Shifting gears.
Oh. Hold on, real quick. Mm-hmm. The only animal I actually want is a donkey one day.
As a pet?
Yes, they're so cool. Actually, a cow too. I want to rescue a few different things, but I need some more land. But like donkeys are cool.
Why?
They're like friendly. They literally just want to like hang out.
Okay.
And I want to call it Dominic.
Okay.
You know, a Christmas song,
Yeah.
Dominic the Donkey.
Yeah, it's probably one of my least favorite Christmas songs.
It's one of my favorite.
No,
Yeah.
that checks out now.
Okay. All right. Gosh, full circle donkey moment.
Wow.
Okay. And anyways, love at first sight.
Yeah. Do you believe in it?
No.
Me either.
No.
I believe in lust at first sight.
Lust at first sight, 100%. You might get the little hard eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But no, because you can't feel someone's soul by looking at them.
So that's the other thing too. I feel like love for me is much deeper than just like the physical aspect.
Yeah.
Even now in my 30s, like hookup culture, I can't necessarily dive into that as much as I used to be able to dive into it because I need to have like that emotional connection.
Yeah.
Or like something in common with somebody or just vibe on a different level other than just like the physical aspect because that's like so simple and like I can also do part of that myself.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nope. No love at first sight here. I don't care. Even like Patrick Dempsey, I think he's a smoke show. Even what is he, like 60?
Probably.
If I saw him in person, I would still just be like, hard eyes, but you're not doing it for me. You're not love at first sight. I don't think that's possible. I'm sorry. Unless you meet someone and your souls collide by looking at them, which no fucking way.
So what do you mean by that? Like what is the difference between that and love at first sight? Souls collide.
I feel like there are some people who meet and they are just like, whoa.
Like
the energy. It's like magnetic. I believe in that. But there's love at first sight, just like seeing someone being like, they are my person. No fucking way.
I agree.
No way.
Yeah.
But then you roll into soulmates. Like, how do you feel about soulmates?
I don't think it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. I think there's definitely soulmates
in different forms. Friendships.
Yeah, like I definitely like I have multiple soulmates and they're all straight women.
Yes. I believe it's more likely to happen amongst friends than it is in a partner.
Yeah.
Because partnership is hard.
Yes.
It's layered.
Complicated.
Very complicated. And I feel like friendship is just different, a different level.
Still complicated. But I think it's a different level of
you're not fucking your friend
and care.
You're not paying bills with your friend. You're not like raising kids, you know?
Right.
So you take away those
You're
hard
not
layers.
Splitting holidays with your friends. Yeah. That's a good point.
Definitely believe in soulmates.
Yeah.
Different kinds. Like you could have a pet that's a soulmate. Believe in that. My Greer girl was like part of my soul.
Yeah.
For real. For reals.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe one day I'll come back as a donkey with her.
I mean, we'll be donkey only friends. Hope. We can only hope. I feel like that's a good journey for you.
Yeah, I'd love to be a donkey and just go around and eat in a field.
What do they even eat?
Like the grass. Don't they?
I don't know.
Which is insane to me. This is going way left field, but does it ever just weird you out how these massive animals just graze all day?
Right.
I'm like, how are you that big? I will eat a bagel and you'll see it on me the next day.
Yeah.
They're
basically vegans.
Literally.
I don't
know. Understand. And then like cows have like 7 stomachs. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going way off topic, but I just think it's interesting how these massive animals are like, I'm just going to graze all day.
But it's just grass or is it hay?
Isn't that healthy eating? It's like a salad.
Yeah.
Without the fat dressing. This is the shit that keeps me up at night.
Nutritional value are they actually getting from the grass? Like I can't imagine it's.
Well, they're animals, so they have a different nutritional standard than we do.
They're not human, Bridget. Get it together. Not a science major.
No, it's fine.
Awkward.
It's okay. We all can't be good at everything.
No, we can't.
No. I still love you.
Thanks. I love you too.
What's your biggest heartbreak? I mean, you don't have to go super into detail, but have you ever had your heart like broken?
Yes.
Okay. If you feel like touching on it.
Yeah, I mean, I can touch on on two things probably. So one being the heartbreak from my relationship with my dad being broken and now like non-existent. Because I think as a child you have like hopes that you'll have a relationship with your parents, and I had a broken one for a long time. It wasn't really a relationship, but now I just don't have one at all, and I did that for myself, for my own like mental health. So I think that's one of them. The other one was one of my first boyfriends cheated on me, and I found out through the girl's friend on Facebook.
Oh.
She messaged me and was like, hey, just thought you should know your boyfriend has another girlfriend and it's my friend.
That's hard.
And they were together for like a month because I was away at college during preseason. So I wasn't home. I was not around. We had doubles. We were always busy. And this motherfucker.
Two timing.
He calls me in between practices. Hey, I wanted to let you know, I have some really exciting news to tell you. I'm like, okay, what's that? He's like, I'm going to be off work in like 5 minutes. I'll give you a call back. I'm just like excited to talk to you. I'm like, okay. I already know this, mind you, and this girl. So I'm like, what's the exciting news? He calls back and he's like, so remember that girl I was telling you about that I thought was like kind of into me at work? This was like a work colleague. And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I know that she likes me for sure. So now I can like keep my distance. Mind you, they had already been on vacation together.
Wait, that was the exciting news? Oh, I'm glad it didn't work out.
And I had known they had been together for a month at this point. They had gone on vacation. This was like her friend telling me all this information, right?
Can't.
Like shout out women having women's backs.
I love that.
Love that. And I was like, oh, now you can stay away from her after you've already been fucking her for a month? Silence on the other end of the phone. He's like, what? What do you mean? I was like, I know. What's going on? He had some stuff at like my apartment or whatever. I was like, you have trash days tomorrow. I'm putting your stuff on the curb. If you want it, you can come get it tonight. If not, you won't have your stuff.
And then he got his stuff and that was it?
No.
He didn't.
Of course, there's a lot of back and forth. Yeah. But yeah, we had like it was like very heartbreaking. That was like my first like person that like I was like trusting and like really liked, and yeah. And I lost a shit ton of weight. My coaches thought I had an eating disorder.
You were depressed.
I was depressed. I couldn't keep any food down. It was bad.
Because you were in love.
Yeah.
And it's always hard. It's yeah, but it's different. As you get older, there's different loves out there.
And when you're 19.
When you're 19, it feels like the world is ending.
Like, oh, yeah.
Yes.
Crazy. So that's
a lot.
That was intense. But yeah.
Lets you know you're alive, baby.
Yeah. And I feel like I learned so much during that whole process. It was looking back, I'm like, I'm so glad that happened to me. So people that haven't gone through something like that, I'm not saying you need to go through that to have any sort of perspective on life or love or anything like that, but I feel like that helped me learn about myself and like how I handle situations.
100%.
And also like gave me like an appreciation for women, like looking out for other women.
Yep.
As well.
Love that journey for you.
Thanks. It was great. What's your biggest heartbreak?
Biggest heartbreak. Like you, I have two. One is being far from my family for the past 10 years. And wanting to move closer.
Yeah.
And not being able to. That sucks.
Yeah.
I miss out on so much all the time. And it like hurts my heart.
Yeah. I can't imagine that.
That's like really hard.
FOMO.
And then just like I could use
the
help with my kids. Like I just feel like there's so much on me all the time. And I just like miss my tribe.
Yes.
We're really close family, so it just sucks being away. It's not like some people have families where they don't talk forever and they live down the street.
Yeah.
It's not this, you know.
Or across the street.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time.
Yeah. So that's one. And then the other would probably be like my first real relationship. What were we together from when I was like 20 to 24? Lived together. Heartbreak. He was sleeping with his coworker.
Yo, what's up with these dudes sleeping with their coworkers?
But like she was way older. I think she was his boss. I don't know.
Oh my.
But anyways, like it was just I was so young. And he was only like I think 3 years older, but when you're that young, there's a difference, you know.
Yes. And I feel like that your 20s are very transformative time of
and
your
I
life.
was naive. So naive.
Oh yeah.
Like I had never had like a relationship to where like I was being like intimate on the daily. Like you know what I mean? It was like my first real
like adult
relationship. Like and then we lived together for a few years.
Yeah.
We got a dog together. It was like hardcore. And I was like, I'm in love. Like super. I was in.
You were in.
I dove headfirst off of that fucking
dude, that's my
diving board. And I was like, let's go.
Diving headfirst into anything is my favorite thing to do. And it's probably one of the most toxic and or red flag things about me.
Your favorite thing to do, but not in water.
But not in water. I hold my nose and jump in like a pencil.
And
yeah.
Yeah. So I was just so naive, young. I learned so much and I think about it and I'm like it took us a million years. Like it's been so long since we dated and now like we're just like friends on Facebook, but not even like friends.
Right.
But like he apologized and kind of just like reached out.
That's nice.
Just to say like I was a dick back in the day, like whatever. Like he's a dad now, he's like married. And it's like a kind of full circle moment again of just like people growing up and being like, I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's fine to make amends or not. Like it's up to that person.
Way, yeah.
But for me, I just felt like I needed that relationship to happen as it did.
Yes.
I have no regrets.
Yep.
I had blinders on. I knew what was happening.
Right.
You know? But I feel like every relationship after that, even just friend-wise, got stronger. And I was like in a better place to handle the next thing.
Yeah. Adversity in your life.
I
love it.
Yeah. So thank you. I'd like to still move home though.
Fair enough. Do you want to talk about the unbothered baddie of the week?
Okay. This goes out. The unbothered baddie. Sorry, my nose was itchy. The unbothered baddie of the week goes out to anyone out there who has ever successfully set two people up. We would love to hear from you. If you are the matchmaker, if they're not together anymore, we are not looking for you. We want success stories. So anyone who has ever set up two people who just happen to really work out, this is for you.
Yes.
You are
Thank you for your service.
And you are in love with the whole Cupid's notion.
Yeah. I think that's a unique skill set. To see two different people at a fairly deep level and put the
stars aligning.
The stars aligning and put the things together to be like, hey, these people could actually be more than just strangers.
And it's usually not very outwardly apparent that they are a good match. So it takes skill. Like Patty Sanger. Wasn't she the millionaire matchmaker?
Millionaire matchmaker. Me and my friend Amanda would sit and just watch. Hungover.
Yep.
On the comfy couch. The best.
Yeah.
She's so sassy.
So sassy. But it worked. She did have some things that worked. So that's for you, baby.
The 2-drink minimum, though. I always try to do that.
Oh.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
That's why we were sitting here single with a booty, rocking everywhere shirt on. Oh.
With the little...
oh my god.
A little shinny for all of you tuning in today on Valentine's Day. So take that with you and put it in your pocket.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We are happy to talk love with you. For all the behind the scenes content, you can catch us on Instagram and TikTok at The Unbothered Mom. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Give us a follow. Give us a high five. Give us a DM. Thank you. Catch you next week.
See you guys. Bye.